this will be a short one. I just wanted to come out here so you could see the colour of the sumac tree. It's just beautiful. And at sunset, you know, when the light levels are lower, it's really quite a deep red. Um, I've been cooking this morning. I've been talked to somebody on Zoom at 11, and I was getting lunch prepared. I'm making chili. What's going dark? Why is it going dark? I'm going to move a bit. Making chili con carne. And as I was wrestling with the onion, I was thinking about, I watch quite a lot of cooking programs because I love cooking, and it always sort of motivates me to make something or get creative. I don't always necessarily cook what they've cooked, what I've been watching, but it'll give me inspiration to cook. So I've been watching quite a lot of cooking programs and thinking about, you know, I'm wrestling with the onion, trying to peel it. It's a red onion, and quite often I find red onions harder to peel to get to the bit that you want to use. And thinking about, you know, Gordon and Jamie, who, you know, talk about, oh, you can do this in 10 minutes and you can do this in 15 minutes, thinking, but you've got a sous chef or sous chefs. You've had all your food prepped for you. And here's me struggling for 10 minutes to peel the bloody onion before I start cooking. So that it got me thinking about that. And I've also watched somebody that I've seen before when I was making, you know, everybody was making sourdough in lockdown, the first lockdown in March 2020. And somebody pointed me to this guy to give me support and tips for making sourdough. And I've come across him again on YouTube, and it's called Pro Cooks. And he's just really, you know, really interesting. And I was watching him, I think it was him that I was watching the other day, preparing a meal and cooking down what they call the aromats, which is the onion and the celery and the carrot and all those little things that go in first, and sweating all that down. And he cooked the aromats for about half an hour in the pan before he added anything else. I didn't do that this morning for the chili con carne, but I certainly cooked it longer. So the onion was really cooked down and sweated down, and what went in after the onion? Red peppers. I mean, normally I just throw in the diced red pepper with the kidney beans, with the meat. But this time I cooked it all down first, so I'm hoping it'll make a difference. I probably won't notice the difference because I lost my sense of taste about 3 years ago with one of the medications I took, and we stopped the medication, but my taste didn't come back. So I can taste salt, I can taste sweet, and I can taste hot. So you know, with the chili and the chili con carne, I'll know about the heat of it. But I've put loads of cumin in because I love cumin, and I love that as part of the taste of chili con carne. And I hope I can taste it, and I hope I haven't overdone it. I don't normally. I think I get the seasoning about right, but I have to ask Mark, you know, what's it taste like? Does it taste nice? And he goes, yeah, it's fine. And it's annoying not being able to taste the food I've put so much into. Anyway, got this Zoom call later, and I'm going to go back in and stir my chili. And oh, fishing. It looks like the British have, according to a comment on my other vlog from, is it Alan? I hope it's not someone else. Alan Davidge. The British have issued the licenses that was part of the argument. It looks like the British have capitulated. Obviously, Liz Truss knows her stuff. Oh, and one more thing. Joris Bohnson, pictured at the COP meeting in Glasgow, no mask, where it's mandatory in Glasgow to wear a mask. Mandatory, whatever. Sitting next to David Attenborough, you know, in his, what is he, 95, I think David Attenborough is, without a mask, asleep. I'll leave you to tell me what you think of that. You can imagine what I think of that. And I'm going to stop this now before I say what I think of that. Bonne journée.